So I just saw Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is an institution here.
Someone's out for revenge, and they're turning it into a sick holiday game.
This is weird. We're all tagged, and our names are at the table.
Directed by Eli Roth, a very well-known name in the horror community. Some popular ones include Cabin Fever, The Green Inferno, and one of my favorite franchises, the Hostel franchise. Thanksgiving was actually an interesting concept for a horror movie, and not something that hasn't been done already. I feel like this movie pays tribute to a lot of good horror movies we had in the past. One in particular would be Ghostface from the Scream franchise. I feel like the killer in this movie, John Carver, he does borrow a lot of elements from Ghostface. And in particular, like the mask that they use in the movie, it's established that everyone's gonna have this mask because it's Thanksgiving and it's supposed to represent John Carver. And I feel like they kind of got that idea too from the Scream franchise.
Sell this costume every 5 and dime in the state.
It's like everyone's gonna have that costume because they sell it pretty much everywhere. So it's like anybody can be Ghostface and anybody can be John Carver. And what sealed it for me for being like a pretty definite Scream tribute was the fact that there was a cat in this movie and his name was Dewey. I thought it was a pretty cool little Easter egg or tribute, whatever you want to call it. And what I really liked about in this movie, the character John Carver, it's like you get why he's killing people and his motives are made clear like right from the get-go. And what I also like too is it's that he's not just mindlessly killing people just to kill people like some other horror icons would probably do. Like, for example, if Michael Myers was going to kill you and somebody else got in the way, they would kill that person and then kill you. But the character John Carver, there's actually a scene in this where he's going after a person and there's 2 people in the way. And instead of just killing those 2 people, he actually tranks them. He knocks them out. He doesn't kill them, which I thought was actually pretty cool because, I mean, he could have just killed them just to kill them. So it's like you understand he has a plan. The whole plot of this movie is the fact that people don't celebrate Thanksgiving anymore. You know, Thanksgiving has just become Black Friday. And in this movie, Black Friday goes down, there's just a horrible accident that occurs, and now John Carver is out to take revenge. And the way they portray Black Friday in this movie, it is very exaggerated for the movie, you know, because it's a movie. But it's crazy how not that far off it actually is from the past Black Fridays.
If anyone thinks they're gonna beat me inside that mall and keep me from getting my kids' Christmas presents, they can kiss my fat vagina, cause I'm bringing the motherfucking pain.
Being a fan of Eli Roth, going into this, I knew it was going to be like a big gore fest, and he definitely delivered on that. The kills were really good, the practical effects, and there's this one scene with the with the float just going through someone's back window, and it was so good. And when the killer was revealed, I mean, like I could actually say like I got who the killer was going to be. Like there's some stuff that happens in the first, few minutes, some interactions with some characters, and the way they said certain things, I was like, okay, something's going on here, and you seem pretty suspicious. I just didn't know like how they were going to do it and like how it was actually going to play out, but I knew who it was going to be. It was actually a really good horror movie, but I don't think they were trying to intentionally make it funny, or maybe they were, but it did come across as kind of like a funny kind of Thanksgiving movie, but with a very strong horror element or gore element. I mean, I don't think it was taking itself too seriously, but I for sure was having a fun time. Would I rate this movie? I'd say give it maybe like a 7, let's see, 7.5 out of 10. I mean, I really enjoyed it. For sure is going into my holiday horror list. Well, that's going to go ahead and do it for my review of Thanksgiving. If y'all have already seen it, what'd y'all think about it? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later.